Greetings and salutations. Welcome back. Last time out, barely eked by the Giants, and we are back to 500 on the season. It's just wild. Next up is our series finale against the Giants. See who can win the series. We got Josiah Gray on the hill. He has been, as you can say in English, terrific. Not really any major transactions to report, I don't think. Yolmer Sanchez got released. Other than that, not really anything major. So, on that note, we're going to recap the last game. Britain ended up getting the win. Strasburg was pulled again after a short start. He only went 3 1/3, 1 earned. So not the worst. Britain came in. Somehow he was given the win. Just 2/3 of an inning. He got a double play and that was it. Arano came in for 2 scoreless innings. Cronin. Rainey finally had a scoreless inning, and then Finnegan came in for the save. Overall, we had a lot of hits, but run-wise, it was dead. They had only Logan Webb and Jacob Junis in there. But, yeah. Strasburg is okay. He'll be back for his next start. But I have a bad feeling that this time around, if he gets hurt again, his season will probably end up being over. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop into it. We got a lot of tired people out here today. And they got a lefty. That's awesome. So we're going to put Jeter Downs in the leadoff spot. No, you're DHing. I kind of like all this so far. Okay, see, Abrams needs a day off, so he'll go. Dominic Smith needs a day off. Kyber Ruiz needs a day off. There we go. I mean, Josiah Gray's been awesome. 4-1 with 40 innings, 52 strikeouts. Alex Wood, 42 innings, but a bad ERA. So let's see how we can do here today. I think we're going to do amazing.
It's
so,
the Washington Nationals
on that note, we'll see you all at the end. Enjoy, or I'll see you next video.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill today, Alex Wood. What's the scouting report on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the shortstop, Jeter Downs. Wade takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play, and hope that they can find those holes.
Snags the liner back to the mound. Throws to first, and that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Next offering is down low. Randy Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially? Pac Bell Park. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And Jack Peterson stands in. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Giants leave one. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air to left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. No score here in the second. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on every.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Mike Yastrzemski.
The center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Michael Conforto will climb in. So now 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And here it comes. Stays alive. And the pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
Riley Adams.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger pulls it in on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Top of the third, no score. And that's down and away. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Next offering upstairs. Out to short, Crawford. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The 1-1. Now one missed. Just missed. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 3-2.
Swung the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Jeter Downs to the plate here. Grounded out his first time. Next offering is downstairs. That's to third. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Nationals leave one, and we are still scoreless. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. This one high in the air to left center. Call settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Austin Slater. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Robles makes the play, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Still no score. On to the fourth, and now it's Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
The 3-1. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2 now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now Joey Meneses. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The next pitch misses. 2-1. And that's in for a strike. 2-2 down. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Call. Flied out his first time. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Meneses leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Oracle Park, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brandon Crawford. And now 1 and 2.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now Jack Peterson, he's 0 for 1. Foul ball. The Giants hitless so far in the game. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's towards center. And they take care of Haniger for the out. And the inning is... Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Now batting Jamer Candelario. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
1st and 2nd. No outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for 3rd. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael Chavis.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a speed threat. Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next offering is in for a strike. Got it by him for the K.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Victor Robles. In for a strike. 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Thomas at third. Candelario at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. So the Nats leave a pair, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yastrzemski.
And a count 1-2.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is 1 more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hammered on the line, base hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jeter Downs. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a pitch. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. The 2-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Garcia on third. Meneses at first. One gone. Next pitch downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Lane Thomas up next. Swing and a bouncer. Crawford. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can.
New arm for the Giants, Anthony DeSclafani.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. That to right. Haniger brings it in for the third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. 2-3-4. And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. A strikeout and a walk.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jack Peterson. The pitch. This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. To first, and he beats it. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And another ball. Swung on, belted. Deep left field. That one on its way. Gone. Mitch Haniger sends it out. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. New pitcher now, Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
That hits the dirt. 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. In for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Mike Yastrzemski leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Michael Conforto. Left-hand batter waits.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Lined into left center, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Joey Bart
Next
now.
Giants, the catcher, Joey.
Bounce to third. They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. But the long ball was back here at San Francisco. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. In the air out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. Now a fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski pulls it down. Runner tags from third. They thought about tagging, but heads back to
The
third.
first baseman, number 6, Michael Chavis.
And now it's Michael Chavis. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Johnny Brebbia up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Candelario takes his lead at third with 1 away. Out to short. Crawford fires to first on the run. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Victor Robles. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals 2. Back here at Oracle Park, Austin Slater stands in.
The second baseman, Austin Slater.
Next pitch is downstairs. A little out front there as he swings through it. At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
So now here's the DH. Jock Peterson, 1 for 3. Righty delivers. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 5 and the Nationals 2. On the mound now, Luke Jackson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
77, Luke Jackson.
Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals.
The shortstop.
The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 2-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And now 2-2. Bounced out to short. Crawford. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That's in there, and the count is even, 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. 3-1 is on the way.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nationals go quietly. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, 1 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Carl Edwards Jr. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's Wade now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive. And that is that.
Well, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
Johnny Brebbia comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Alex Call.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence. Call into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
And now out to center. Yastrzemski makes the grab. 1 down. So up next, Jeimer Candelario. 1 out and a runner at second. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit as the Nationals are down to their final out. Short hop liner, handled it short. And what a play! Ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.